YouTube? All right, so I got a package. This one is a special package to me. It was something I ordered a while back. I've been trying to think of how I want to do this video, and then looking through and thinking back to all my other videos. Why not just do it like I do the rest of them? But so I'm gonna tell a little story about what I ordered here. This was one GI Joe, an original from a long time ago. But when I was little, we had a friend who lived down the street who had like all the GI Joes. You know, he had the USS Flag. He had, you name it, he had it. Well, he had GI Joe. We had, the Corps. We had a bunch of the Corps. We had a couple GI Joes here and there, but he had one that I just loved. I loved. And every time he'd come over and bring his Joes, he'd bring this one because this is one I would play with. Well, that tells you about how old I am. But so yeah, this was my favorite GI Joe as a child, and the friend that had this Joe and always came over was, how do I say this, was murdered probably about 6-7 years back, maybe. And when I played with this as a kid, I ended up losing this Joe. The last time, of course, that we played with him, I lost this Joe in the snow, and I always wanted to get it, to have it for that memory, because of course, if you collect anything, you collect it for the memory. So the Joe that was my favorite as a youth, and one that has a really strong memory attached to it, is the Ninja Force, or Ninja Storm, what are they? Storm Shadow. This one did not have all of the, as you can tell, his legs are a little wobbly, but he did not have all of his equipment with him. But he did at least have his sword. He doesn't have his pickaxe. I was impressed to see that his knees are still functional. And he still has his action arms, surprisingly enough, that work. So here he is in all his glory, or lack thereof. But I always love the little detail of the little splotches of white. Looked like it was snowing all over him. And the irony, me losing him in the snow. Right, let's see his back. I'm not sure how good a shape he's in. I know his cloth ribbons around his waist are not perfect by any means. They're a little tan. But he still looks as cool as I remember. Don't they normally? Don't your figures normally look as cool as you remember them? Or does nostalgia hit you? But yes, as a child, this was my favorite Joe. It happened to be a Storm Shadow. But I know they did a re-release, or a release as the classified edition of this actual figure. It does not look exactly the same, but it's close. It's close. And if I come across that at a decent price, I may need to grab that. But this one was the most important to me to get him. And I got him at a really good deal on eBay. I think I might have paid $12. Now, granted, that's expensive for a toy for me, for an old one that's not complete. But when you have one that you have a memory attached to, a friend that you can remember, and a childhood memory that you have, by all means, go for it. Get that figure, because every time that you pass him in your game room, every single time you walk past your favorite figure, you'll have that memory from when you were a child. It'll come back to you. Um, just looking at this figure, thinking back to all the fun we had. Um, so let me know in the comments. What is your favorite figure or toy that you remember from your childhood? Not necessarily a game. Some people consider those toys, but I mean action figure. You know, I talk a lot about games on here, but I talk about action figures just as much because I love everything from back in the day. But yeah, let me know what's your favorite. Did you have this figure growing up? Did you lose a friend's figure and regret it for 30 plus years? Let me know in the comments below. Um, Once again, if you have a figure that you have a memory attached to, get it. Doesn't matter the price. You'll find a way to pay for it. Until next time, see you guys later.